Yes. Welcome back to another edition of TDs and Flying Knees. This is episode 8, and there ain't no debate. Tdfk, take the cake. So let me introduce the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
What's up? This is Luis. Here again. I'm ready to get it going.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ.
Hey, what's going on? DJ here. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope y'all had a good one. Just here living the high life. You know how that goes.
That was a good one too. I liked it. Oh, yeah, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us again.
Alright guys, you know what it is. Your host with the most, Smooth Steven Cruz. And alright, let's introduce our sound guy, Chris, the silent assassin. Alright,
Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh no, I'm jealous. He gets a different one every time.
It's good though. Well, if you're good looking like Chris,
That's true.
you can get a good one too.
That's true. Good thing we're audio only right now.
Alright guys, let's get started with some boxing news and rumors. Thought you might like that one. Danny Garcia says he would be interested in challenging IBF, WBA, WBC 154 champ Jamal Charlo after a tune-up, of course. That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
And FYI, guys, that was Danny Garcia rapping.
Yeah, dude, I was about to ask you that. I was like, I think that was Danny Garcia.
Sounds
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
Sounds good. That sounds exciting though. It sounds like a good fight.
He's an exciting fighter, and I mean, Charlo needs more competition, so it'll be exciting to see.
Yeah, Danny Garcia is.
You said Jermel, though, right? Jermel? Charlo?
Let me check back on my notes.
I think it's...
Yeah, Jermel.
Yeah,
Yes,
Jermel. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like it's gonna be a fun fight.
All right, guys, next up. All right, Wilder Fury 3 undercard, guys, stacked with all heavyweight fights. Top rank executives dubbed it Night of the Goliaths. In the co-main event, they have the guy who probably has the most devastating knockout of this year, Efe Njaba, versus Frank the Cuban Flash Sanchez. And this is a crossover fight. Check this out, guys, right here. It's a crossover fight, PBC and Top Rank. They're investing heavy in these guys, and they're letting them fight early. You know what I'm saying? They're letting them fight early.
Yeah.
So this is the equivalent of Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fighting early in their careers. These are the guys that are grooming to be the champs. This is Al Heyman's champ, Frankie Sanchez, and Efe Njaba. That's Bob Arum's future. So they're letting them fight early. They're gambling. This is going to be a great co-main event. And then next up, Robert, the Nordic Nightmare, Hellenius versus Adam Babyface Wanaki 2. This is a rematch of a devastating upset in a 4th round war. Hellenius upsets Adam Wanaki. This should be, in my eyes, the real co-main event because it's for the gold belt. I think the WBA gold. This is the real co-main event in my eyes. This is going to be a banger. I don't think it's going to go 12. I think it's probably going to go another 4 rounds like this one.
Nice.
This is going to be fucking pure, like, war man shit, like, straight up, like...
Oh,
serious,
yeah.
man.
All heavyweights, I'm expecting nothing but knockouts all night.
Yeah.
And then Jared, the real Big Baby Anderson versus... I cannot say this guy's name. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. We're going to have to drink.
Vladimir Tereshkin.
Vladimir Tereshkin. These Big Babies, this is a step up for Big Baby. They're taking another gamble. This is a step up in competition. But it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a great undercard. I'm excited for that Wilder Fury card, man.
Imagine if we did a Japanese card. How much we have to drink?
Oh, I know.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, but at that
Can't be
point,
covering any, like, Risen or
we're just
one championship.
We're
bro.
just typing and we're letting Siri talk as we drink.
Yeah, pretty much, man. All right, next up, Anatoly Lomachenko to train Alexander Usyk for the Anthony Joshua fight.
And Anthony, I'm coming for you.
And just in case you didn't know, that's Lomachenko's dad.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We were wondering. We were talking about that.
All right, next up, Mikey Garcia versus Regis progress in negotiations for a fight on Fall on Dazan. Another banger. It's going to be legit, man. Mikey Garcia has one of the best jabs at 130, 135, man. And Regis progress is legit. His only loss was to Josh Taylor, and that was a close fight. And we know who right there, it's on the screen, Josh Taylor versus him.
Yep.
That's going to be a great fight. I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, good fight. Good
Yeah,
fight.
it feels
That's
like
a good
Garcia
one.
hasn't fought in a while, right?
Yeah. Let's I don't know, do you guys think if Leonard Ellaby's trolling or he's being for real? Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia equals the biggest fight in the world right now.
Trolling.
I think he's telling the truth, man.
Well, he's telling the truth, but there's no way that's gonna happen if Mayweather keeps controlling his.
If it gets made, I think it does more pay-per-views than Ngannou Jones.
Yeah.
Than anything.
I see that.
Oh, yeah, probably more than MMA, but the biggest fight in the world, it includes Canelo Alvarez in it. I think he sells the most pay-per-views.
But who would Canelo have to fight? I think they would outsell Canelo, man. They're bigger stars.
Yeah,
Neither of
like
them are bigger stars. Neither of them.
I think they're big pay-per-view draws. Like Ryan Garcia, he has. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
well, Ryan Garcia is not just.
But you're right. Canelo's the big draw, but
Yeah.
he hasn't done pay-per-view. He's doing the Dazan thing, so we don't know what his pay-per-view numbers are. But Ryan Garcia sells, and Gervonta
Oh yeah,
Davis
they're gonna sell.
sells,
They're
man.
gonna sell.
And
I'm not ready to call them
I think
like
it
that.
easily does over $1 million.
I think Fury Wilder sells. Fury Joshua. Wilder.
No,
sells
I think
more.
it outsells both of them,
Yeah,
man.
well, you know,
so.
you gotta think about it.
so,
You
man.
gotta think about it. Ryan Garcia, he's like, he got a lot of young fans,
Exactly,
and that's where like a lot of the numbers will come out.
Well, I mean, we thought that, but then we saw the. You want to talk about like young fans? We saw like these celebrity boxing matches that they're having now.
That's celebrity boxing.
Just like
I mean-
a Conor fight, the Conor week, like there's nothing like a Conor
But
fight
you-
week. You know what I mean?
Right,
There's
right.
people on Facebook posting like, oh, for Ryan Garcia, it's like, oh, I can't wait for the Ryan Garcia fight. Like, bitch, when the fuck did you start watching boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen for when other guys.
Because he's not just
You know what I
popular
mean?
like in just boxing only. I mean, he had a lot of his social media.
he has a awesome-
yeah, he was an
different.
influencer 1st
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know that's what's crazy about Ryan Garcia. I mean, he got the social media fans and then he boxing fans because he's a pretty decent boxer.
But you're right, Luis. We won't hold our breath because it probably won't happen. But
not gonna happen.
But it might because Ryan Garcia is looking vulnerable and Tank looking like a fucking beast.
Well, exactly.
That is also true,
The
yeah.
only reason why I don't see it as a bluff, but I see it as in him basically encouraging Mayweather to make it happen. Basically, you know what I mean? By him hyping it up, Mayweather, as much as he ducks and controls everything, he goes for the money too.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
And if he could sell it as one of the biggest, then he might fall for it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, next up, WBO super featherweight champion Jamal Herring and number 1 WBO contender Shakur Stevenson are reported in advanced talks for a fight on ESPN. That's gonna be another banger, bro. It's a step up for Shakur Stevenson, I think. But he actually did real quick. He did a tweet saying this is verbatim, not verbatim, but he's basically saying, LOL. Jamal used to come to my gym and watch all my sparring sessions and talk and tell me after each round how good I am. So we don't know, but Jamal Herring's the champ. We'll see. But this might be Shakur's chance. This is where he gets the belt. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's all for boxing news. I have kick it off to Jeff for some MMA news.
Yeah. Let's start off with some fight announcements. Starting the UFC in the women's strawweight division. Man, we got number 10 Tisha Torres against number 12 Angela Hill. That fight's gonna happen at UFC 265 on August 7th. This one wasn't just recently announced. I think it's been out, but we didn't get to break it to y'all. And it's not getting a lot of media coverage, but this is going to be a great fight. So, definitely tune into that one. It's also going to be a rematch. They fought before in 2015. Tisha Torres earned a unanimous decision.
Dude, I want to say Angela Hill's like the most active female UFC.
Yeah, dude.
fighter.
She likes to get in there, man.
She's like in every other card, right?
That's what it feels like.
And she's an exciting fighter to watch. She's very fan friendly. And when she does fight, she puts on a show. So yeah, I'll be tuning in that one for sure. The next one that I have here is in the men's flyweight division, Brandon Royval against Alexander Pantoja. They will square off on August 21st on the Gastelum versus Cannoneer card. Last time we saw Royval compete, dude, it was against the champion Brandon Moreno, and he was looking really good in that fight. And I actually thought he was gonna win the fight, and then that shoulder injury. So he was looking really good. I got a lot of high hopes for Brandon Royval. He's also a very exciting fighter. So that fight's on August 21st. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Next on the list, or go ahead, Luis. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I became a big fan of him when I saw when he fought Kai Kara France.
Yeah,
that was a badass fight.
Dude, he got dropped he got dropped with a big shot, and then Kara France came in,
dropped each other right back to back.
Spinning elbow to the face.
Yeah,
that shit was,
so if you get a chance, catch the highlights of that one.
Hey guys, real quick, what are y'all drinking?
High Life.
High Life, nice.
High Life. That's what I do.
I'm gonna drink a Bud Light.
Yeah, I'm staying simple with Bud Light too. I had a lot of Tecate yesterday for 4th of July, so I'm a resident celebrating but also representing.
There you go.
Dude, I think last show the Silent Hog put away a whole bottle of whiskey, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he sure did.
Surprised you're drinking. All right, next fight that I got is Sean Brady versus Kevin Lee has been rebooked for a UFC event on August 28th. This fight was actually supposed to happen on the card this weekend, Poirier versus McGregor card, but I believe Kevin Lee got hurt, and I think he had a rib injury, and he had to pull out. So they rescheduled it finally, August 28th for that one. On the same card, our girl Tracy Cortez is fighting, set to fight JJ Aldrich. I know all you guys.
Hold on, I got something for.
You guys want to hear
Tracy
about
Cortez for Luis.
I mean, to me, the biggest fight Cortez needs to win is leave Ryan Ortega. But,
It's because she already won my heart.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I knew you guys would like that fight announcement.
Oh yeah.
Nice. All right. Next on the list, I got Alexander Gustafsson is booked to fight Paul Craig at light heavyweight on September 4th. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad to see Gustafsson moving back down to his natural weight class. He fought one time at heavyweight against Fabricio Werdum. Got submitted right away. That was his comeback fight. I think he retired the fight before that against Anthony Smith. He retired, then he decided he's coming back at heavyweight. He came back and just jumped right into heavyweight, unlike John Jones fucking taking a year to do it. I guess Jones is doing it the right way because Gustafsson tried to do it and, didn't work out for him.
Jones looks huge right now.
He does.
Paul Craig looks like a beast, though. That's going to be a good fight, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a good one. So
It's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, big fight for Craig, for sure. If he can win this one.
Oh, he's getting his name up.
It's a good name on the resume, man.
Yeah, sure is. Next fight I want to talk about is Jim Miller, the legend, the UFC legend. I want to say Jim Miller has the most UFC fights. I could be wrong, but he might have. I know he has close to the most UFC fights in the history of the UFC.
Yeah, he was
not wins, but just fights.
He was like one of those that was on every other card. For like 2 years straight. That was crazy. And you didn't know if it was him or his brother. They look alike. They're just they're like a foot different in height.
They might just counted for him, right?
Jim Miller is going to fight Nicholas Mata at a UFC event on September 18th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
48 fights.
Yeah, I don't know if he's if all those are in the. I know they're not actually all. They're not all in the UFC. He had some fights prior, but he's got a lot. I want to say close to like 30 UFC fights, and that's a lot of fucking fights.
Yeah.
All right. Next one we're gonna talk about is Roxanne Modafferi. She's gonna welcome back Tatiana Suarez to the UFC octagon at UFC 266 on September 25th. We announced Tatiana Suarez was making her comeback a couple episodes ago, and now she has her opponent, so that one's gonna be good, man.
I think Roxanne would geek out hard with fucking Brandon Moreno.
Oh, dude, that's actually good. Yeah, I agree. I think they would. Also, Izzy.
Set that up.
Izzy, and Moreno.
Let's set that up, and then y'all shout out Tdfk.
Yeah, the next fight is in the lightweight division. Diego Ferreira versus Grant Dawson, set for a UFC event on October 2nd. Another awesome fight there, guys. And the last one I got is Chris Gutierrez versus Felipe Corrales on tap for October 9th. Yeah, that's all the fight announcements that I have. I got a little bit of news, not much though, but Jorge Masvidal, he's came out saying that he's targeting Colby Covington next or Nick Diaz.
Oh,
What do you guys think about that?
Those are both good
Because
fights.
we had been saying that, but now he's saying it.
I'd rather him. He said who? Colby Covington.
Colby Covington.
Oh, but isn't
or
Colby
Nick.
fighting fucking Usman?
I don't think it's official yet
It's not official yet.
because they might give it to Leon Edwards because he's
12
12
fight
fight
win
unbeaten
streak.
streak. Yeah.
You know, either way, it's gonna be a good fight.
Either way, yeah, either one of them.
Diaz has the chin to take a beating for 3 rounds, so we'll see a good fight.
Yeah.
And then a war would happen between him and Masvidal. So
As long as they don't get cut and they don't stop the fight,
that's probably what happened.
I feel like
Just let him bleed. Just let him bleed.
I feel like Diaz is the best option for Masvidal because
to get a win,
To get the win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Covington, I think he'll dominate.
and he's a bigger draw, bro.
I think it'll be another Usman fight.
Yeah, there's more money.
he's a bigger draw than Kobe, bro.
There's
Dude,
more money
yeah.
and it's safer. Yeah, why not?
After watching Masvidal versus Usman, I'm a little, not a lot, I'm a little more confident that he'd be a little bit, that he put up a better fight against Covington. I feel like, I don't think Covington does anything as good as Usman does. He's not as powerful. I don't think his striking is as good. I don't think his wrestling's as good. His cardio's not as good. It's just like he's just not as good as Usman.
Step behind
like a
that's all.
step behind him in every way, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that Masvidal might be able to have some success. Maybe keep it standing. Maybe make it a striking match with Covington.
Corey's the new John Finch of the welterweight division, just the gatekeeper,
Okay, yeah.
just the guy that can't get it, but he'll be there to.
I feel like if they do make that, that's most likely going to be the number 1 contender match.
Yeah.
Which one? Masvidal. Covington?
Masvidal.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, hopefully we get one of those fights, man. It'll be good. I was gonna ask you guys, what do you think about Joe Schilling knocking that guy out in that bar?
At first, I thought it was pretty cool and funny, but
Yeah,
I don't know. But then it kind of looks staged, like Joe Schilling did it on purpose.
I don't know. I mean,
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
can
mean?
see-
It
I
looked
see what
like
you
he's
mean.
like he knew he's bumping into a drunk fool that was gonna tell him something.
Yeah.
And then he knew what he was gonna do. He's gonna pop him in the face.
Yeah.
I think he did it on purpose, man.
if it was staged, I mean, it's whatever. But if it wasn't staged, then that dude's an asshole, bro. I mean, that dude was just having a good time.
I think what happened was like Joe Schilling saw this dude being a fucking douche, and he's like, "Hey, film this. Watch. If he gets in my face, if he gets in my face, this is gonna happen. Of course he is, because he's a drunk fool, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
I agree, dude. It looked like it could have gone down that way because it looked like Joe Schilling crossed paths with him. He knew what he was doing. Like he walked by him on purpose.
And who knows? Maybe they bumped into each other earlier that night. I mean,
maybe.
that dude did look like he was one of those loud drunk guys trying to have a good time.
Yeah, because he even like right before he got knocked out, he was trying to talk shit to Joe Schilling, right? Like he tried to get in his face real quick. But yeah.
Will he get in trouble for that? Because I know, like,
Oh, he can definitely.
Oh yeah, he's
right?
gonna get in
Because
trouble.
his hands considered lethal weapon, right, or something like that.
No.
Depending on what state you are.
Well, I mean, anybody's hands are lethal. Anybody can kill somebody with their bare hands.
Yeah, bro. Look at these hands, bro.
You know what I mean? Look at those hands.
Hey,
Yeah, but these guys fight for a living.
I wish I
mean,
could
their
tell
hands are
stories.
different.
Steve fights for a living too.
You know what I mean? They fight for a living, and
I mean, that's true. I guess.
before we, you have any more?
No, that's it. That's all the
Before we
MMA
get
news we got.
into the fight reviews, I actually have a few, 2 more announcements on MMA side. One championship bantamweight Fabiano Fernandez, I'm sorry, eyes a title defense against John Lineker. We have to drink, guys.
Yeah, that's gonna
That'd
be
be
an
cool.
awesome fight if it happens. Yeah.
And Fabiano is the underground king of the lighterweight divisions, man. He was tearing up the lighterweight divisions in Dream, and everywhere, man. He's that'd be cool to see him fight a hard hitter like John Lineker. So.
Lineker looked great in that last fight we saw.
Yeah.
All right, former Glory champion Jason Psycho Willis makes a move to MMA after signing with Levels Fight League. And just some interesting facts. He has wins over Alex Pereira, who's a world beater in the kickboxing world, and Joe Schilling.
He knocked out Izzy, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if he knocked him out, but he has a win over Izzy.
Oh.
I thought it was a decision. Was it a knockout?
He's the one. I don't know if you see the clip on any social media platform or YouTube. Izzy gets knocked out cold. It's by that guy.
Oh, interesting.
Really, I'm gonna have to look.
So it's a little prospect to watch out for.
Probably gonna try to build them up.
All right, real quick, we're going to move into the fight reviews. There's only one notable fight to actually watch. It was Chris Colbert versus King Tug. I don't know why they call him King Tug, but as Chris has to say, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Maybe he is a King Tug.
We're watching the highlights, but it shows a different story, man. It shows like King Tut did a little bit more, but I watched the whole fight and he put it on him in the first round and then in the third. But the story was Colbert's speed and his jab, man. He established that jab from the second the bell rang till the end.
Yeah,
he's good, man. But he did get hit a little bit too much for someone coming off 3 days' notice.
He drops his hands a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
he also, I mean,
that's crazy color with hair too. I mean, look how bright that is. That's just me.
But he's a future star at 130, 135. And he is a PBC fighter, so that's a potential Tank Davis opponent.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, he looked good, man. I like him.
Yeah.
He does drop his hands a little too much for my taste.
Controversial. Like I was telling DJ yesterday what happened, and I'll just do a brief overview real quick. Deontay Wilder, he had a little fit, and he had a video taken down from one of the podcasts I listened to, The Boxing Voice, because Chris Colbert called him a sucker. He said Deontay Wilder's a sucker, and Fury's gonna beat on him. And he had that video taken down. And he also talked shit about his other stablemate, Earl Spencer, saying that he's flat-footed and Pacquiao's going to march on him. So there's a lot of... Now he's public enemy number one. So...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Spence would make this guy look silly.
But he's calling it as it is, right? I mean...
they're not in the same division, but they're supposed to be
but they're not far apart.
They're supposed to be boys, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be stablemates.
Maybe he's trying to build
He's 135? I think Spence has fought in like the 140s.
Yeah, Spence is 147. Right?
Yeah,
maybe he's just trying to get out there to get that Tank fight.
Yeah. All right, next up. Let's get into the fight previews coming up this week, and I'm excited because it's an action-packed week of fights, and it's my birthday weekend too. It feels good, man, to have a full week of fights. Starting on Wednesday with my boy Tim Costazu versus Steve Sparks, coming off a late replacement, I think, off 3 days as well. Costazu, he's a world beater, man. He's looking like a world beater like his dad, man. Both are fan favorites in Australia, from what I could read. But, Tim is super popular over there because of his dad. I think Tim's operating at a world class level, and his power and his ever increasing boxing skill is gonna get the job done, man. I'm picking a 6-round stoppage, man, and it's cool to see because when I got into boxing, later, like MMA got me into boxing because I just started loving combat,
Right.
And I loved watching highlights of his dad, Costazu.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a beast.
Yep.
And then to now, I was too young to live through his fights, and to live through his son, to see his son fight, man, and he's operating right now. He's passing the eye test. He's gonna get his resume up soon. It's pretty cool.
You think he's gonna carry the name on better than Chavez?
Oh yeah, dude. Chavez. Oh my god,
that's not that hard.
Hey, he's wishing his wife got a schmishmartian. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, Chavez.
I wish I had that sound clip.
Chavez probably wishes that up.
The legend says he's still asking for a tie.
Oh man. The next fight, that Costazu fight is going to be on Wednesday. It's in Australia. I do not know what the time is going to be for us.
I think we said it was going to be like around 5 or 8.
I think we just said 5 in the morning, Chris said.
Yeah.
We'll see, but I'm going to try to see it. If not, I'm going to try to catch the replay. Next up on Friday, an action-packed night of fights on Friday from Dazan, bro. Eddie Hearn is stacking these cards. He's changing the boxing game, bro. The main event, Gilberto Ramirez, 41, wins, 0 losses, 27 KOs versus Sullivan Barrera, 22 wins, 3 losses, 14 KOs. This is Mexico versus Cuba. Both are solid fighters. Both have good wins on their record. Barrera is very experienced at light heavyweight. He's been in the ring with the likes of Andre Ward, Jesse Hart, Dimitri Bivol, and he has wins over Joe Smith and Jeff Lacey. Ramirez is 6'2".
Jeff Lacey.
41 wins. Oh, I already did that. I'm sorry. He's a southpaw. He's the first ever Mexican super middleweight champ. He brings that Mexican style, high volume. I think Ramirez gets the job done with a unanimous decision. But I think we see a war,
man. That guy looks good.
Yeah.
Ramirez.
Yeah, I've watched Ramirez fight a couple times. He's fun to watch.
And check this out, guys. Picture this. The original main event was supposed to be, this card was supposed to be Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna. This Gilbert Ramirez fight was supposed to be the co-main event.
Oh,
this card had been sick. Ran right before the Conor fight, right?
Yep.
Right in the co-main event, which is an amazing co-main event in my opinion. Jojo Diaz Jr., 31 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 15 KOs, will step up to 135 pounds to take on Javier Fortuna, dude. Ooh. 36 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 25 KOs in a 12-round bout. Dude, Javier Fortuna comes in to kill. He doesn't throw jabs. He doesn't throw little punches to fate. Every punch is going with ill intent. He's going to hurt you. That's what he's all about. He throws big shots every single time. And Joseph Diaz is just Mexican style, classic. He's gonna come forward. He likes to get inside and throw short hooks. It's has the recipes for a war.
Looks like someone's getting knocked out.
Dude, it's gonna be a sick fight, bro.
Like, dude.
It's gonna be a sick. Imagine him versus Ryan Garcia. What y'all think? No. That was supposed to be disappointing. You think he? You think he ducked him, man? What everybody's saying?
This would have been a true test for Garcia.
You think it's a? Yeah. You think it's a duck?
I don't know, man. It's tough to say.
I don't know. Mental illness, it's a serious thing. But, when the opponent you're ducking finally has a fight and somehow you're healed from it, it's a little questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a great fight, man. Seriously. Real quick, I'm going to mention, because women's boxing is not the most popular, but there seems to be a little spark with... was super bad. Estrada. She's 21. She's 20 wins, no losses. Yes, Iniesta. Here we go. Yeah. Iniesta, super bad Estrada. She's taking on a. This is Japanese, man. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Tdfk to Tsunami,
yeah.
There you go.
But we're still gonna drink. So there's a little spark. I don't know if it's a flash in the pan. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I think obviously I haven't seen every. I'm not even gonna lie and say that I watch women's boxing. I don't watch.
Nobody does, Jeff. Promise, nobody does.
So obviously, I've never seen.
Not even women's boxing. Not even women's boxers.
Yeah, exactly.
Women's boxers don't
Sorry.
watch women's boxing.
But I have watched Ines Estrada fight, and she has hands, good, right? Man. She's a good boxer. Yeah, so I'll definitely watch that fight if I can find it. Online for sure.
It's on DAZN on Friday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that one.
This whole card's gonna be good, man. This
watch
whole card.
I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. If you're a combat sports fan, you've probably seen it. Her clip of she knocked out this girl named Miranda Adkins.
Can you look it up? Can you look it up, Chris, real quick?
It's like in 6 seconds or something like that, dude.
Yeah, it looked like that girl had no business being there.
Yeah, actually, I think she was a champion, dude.
Man, that's what you told me.
Yeah, I think she was.
Her stands, the way
it's a. Miranda, just type in Miranda, Miranda, Adkins, Adkins versus Estrada right there. It's like
yeah, it was like I said, since the bell ring, you can tell by this girl's stand she has no business being there. It's crazy.
Yeah, Estrada is just so fast, man. Her hands are just it's awesome. She's a good boxer.
Good. Right there's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not that long.
I wish I could smoke here, bro.
You sure can. You can do whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, right.
But what weight is she?
Oh, she's super light, probably like 105 or something like that.
She looks like a soccer mom.
Yeah, she just doesn't look like Luis.
She looks like
it's over.
And it's over.
Yeah, it's it.
Wow. It's just such a nasty knockout.
She got hands, bro. That looks like Jennifer when she's mad at me, bro. She comes at me like that.
Yeah, definitely tune in to watch Tdfk Estrada. She's a good boxer. I like her better than I like Clarissa Shields. I just say that right now.
Opening the card, I'm gonna let Luis pronounce his name.
Oh, the Hector?
What's his full name?
Hector Tajanada
Jr. San Antonio's own. He's really good. I'm sorry, Hector, I couldn't pronounce your name, but it's super Mexican. It's okay, though. We're super Mexican, too. San Antonio's own. He faces William Zapata. 22 wins, 0 losses, 20 KOs. It's a step-up competition. But we wish him luck, man. He's opening up the card. He's legit. He's high offensive output. He looks good, man, and I actually got his autograph on one of my gloves, along with Mikey Garcia.
Where'd you meet him at, man?
And real quick,
it's when the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy opened up.
Oh,
got the autographs.
And real quick, let's drink, because I read it wrong, too. It's Tanajara. Before Jamie
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good luck to you, man. I know you're gonna represent San Antonio just like Barrios did. And I can't wait to see you open up the car and let you shine, man. That Ryan Garcia was a blessing because I don't think he'd be opening up on this card if Ryan Garcia was on the card. So
nice,
awesome. All right, next up, it's gonna be a banger on Saturday, dude. What's the best part about this whole week is none of the fights conflict with each other, man.
Oh, sweet.
All right,
that's always nice.
This is Saturday at 2:00. This is probably gonna have to stream this. I don't think this is DAZN. It's gonna be on BT Sports, but it's London Arthur versus David Farsidi. Oh man, hold on.
Jesus, we're gonna be drunk today.
Pharisee. All right. And honestly, I can't see nothing other than an Arthur victory on points. He has one of the best jabs in Britain, guys. He has one of the best jabs. I'm serious. His opponent's pretty much the same style, but just not as good. This is going to be a battle of the jabs. And actually, Anthony Yarde in the co-main event, they fought each other, him and Arthur, and it was a really close fight, and I had Yarde winning. But it's pretty cool that they have another star in the co-main event.
God,
so this is gonna be a really good Saturday, man.
Yeah,
this is at 2.
We're watching the highlights of Arthur versus Yarde, and goddamn, that's a small ass ring for these two big ass dudes.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna end right before the early prelims start for the UFC. It's gonna be awesome, man.
That's perfect, man.
You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't play the sound clip for the British Showdown. It's gonna be a great fight card. Now, guys, it's what we all been waiting for.
Yep.
UFC 264. Yeah. You already know. McGregor versus Poirier, or should I say Poirier versus McGregor 3. It's going down. Pass it off to my boy Jeff for the full fight card breakdown.
Yeah, we'll start on the. We can actually start because this is a McGregor card, so like the main card is gonna be good, of course, but even some of the prelims are really good fights, man. I guess we'll start with Nico Price versus Michel Pereira. Man, honestly, I don't know how that's not on the pay-per-view card.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, someone's getting knocked out in that fight. I think we all know it, right? Like, if you watch fights, both these dudes come out and they're all offense, man. They're looking to take your head off as soon as the fight, from beginning to end. So that's gonna be super fun. And that's not even the feature prelim. The feature prelim is Carlos Condit versus Max Griffin. Carlos Condit.
That's gonna be fucking. Hold on. That's gonna be another.
By the way, I have Pereira winning via backflip.
Both of those fights are going to be that way, Steve. They're both going to be wars. I don't think there's any chance that Price and Pereira go to the distance. And Condit and Griffin as well, dude. I think unfortunately, I love Carlos Condit, but I think I'm going to have to pick against him in this one.
Yeah.
he's just getting up there in age, man. I don't know if he can compete with these young guys anymore. Max Griffin is a tough dude, so we'll see. Hopefully, Carl's kind of proves me wrong though, because I like him. Let's get into the main card, man, and let's start with.
Real quick, Ryan Hall, he's gonna be on that card.
Oh yeah, the jiu-jitsu weight.
Just real quick.
Yep.
Unpopular opinion. I think he gets exposed and loses. Ooh. What do you think? Being a troll?
You think his opponent's gonna be able to?
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name, but he looks really good. I was looking at the highlights.
Poirier, you think he's gonna be?
And I know Ryan Hall. I know Ryan Hall is one of the most ducked guys in the UFC, and I was excited to see that fight. And then I looked up this guy's highlights, and I was like,
So he's a striker.
Yeah, he's a striker. He looks good, man. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't know what his takedown defense looks like.
He looks pretty good, man. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if you can keep the fight standing against Ryan Hall, you have a good shot at winning, for sure. Because if you go to the ground, if you can't keep the fight standing, you're getting submitted. You'll be tapping.
What's his name?
Pretty quick. It's oh man, I don't even know.
Poirier.
Yeah, Poirier. His last name is Topura.
That's gonna be another fight to watch on the early prelims, guys.
It is. It's the third.
Because I was first though, just like I said, excited to see Ryan Hall back. But when I looked up his opponent's highlights, I mean, it impressed me, man. So I'm excited for this fight.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Guys, this is a full freaking week of fights. This is a Saturday packed of fights. This is insane.
Yeah.
Crack open a cold one with the boys, all right?
Yep. If there's any Jessica I fans out there, she's on the card.
I don't
know if there's any, but if there is.
Try not to black out before the main event, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but let's get into the main card, man. First fight on the main card, pay-per-view card, is Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. Oh. So I think we all know what's going to happen here. I don't know. I watched this, his opponent.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting a guy named Chris Moutinho. He's a last-minute replacement. Oh. Luis Smolka got hurt, so he had to pull out of the fight.
What's his name?
Chris Moutinho.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Exactly, yep. So, yeah, I watched enough of the guy, found enough on him to see that O'Malley's going to knock him out pretty much whenever the fuck he feels like in the first round, second round. He might toy with him a little bit, put on a show. But if he really wanted to, I think he'd knock him out in the first round.
I watched some of the highlight, and he looks a little...
My notes say... Ooh. Easy work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easy work. Shit.
O'Malley's too long. He controls range too well.
There's a big old storm going on right now, guys, and we're like scared he's not gonna
The whole ground just shook right up.
Hopefully we don't have to redo this.
I think we don't have to talk about this one much. We all have O'Malley.
Yeah, man. I think O'Malley's gonna keep him guessing with the feints and land a highlight reel knockout, man. I'm thinking a head kick, something on the lines of that, bro.
Think so? I think it's gonna be a right hand.
I think so. They basically just said like O'Malley look good on the McGregor card.
Yeah.
Here, look good on the McGregor card because he's been looking fucking whacking that fucking Vera fight. So you know what I mean?
I mean O'Malley. The last time he fought, he had that. He's been trying to do this walk-off knockout.
Yeah, Thomas Almeida against Thomas Almeida.
Maybe he finally gets a walk-off.
He almost lost that one when he tried to walk off on that last.
Yeah, he kind of toyed with. He was like toying with him. He was like playing with him.
And then he almost lost that because he started losing on the cards and stuff, and then he finally dropped him at the end. But let's see if he grows up a little bit. I mean, he's fun to watch. He's exciting.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he comes out and he just going for the finish. I mean, I don't want him to come out and look sloppy and leave himself over for shots. But I hope he comes out and tries to make a statement, finish the fight quickly. Because he can. He's that good. That much better than his opponent. So. Yeah, unanimous. We all got O'Malley in that one.
So everybody? Well, what round, guys? First round?
First. I got first.
Wait, so are we going to pick the other... You want to pick the other three, too, or no? We're just stick with the main card?
We'll just stick with the main card.
We're picking the main card.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, so the next one is Irene Aldana versus Jana Kunitskaya. Women's bantamweight fight. And in this one, I'm going with Aldana. Kunitskaya won her last one. I believe it was against Ketlin Vieira.
Yeah, Ketlin Vieira.
Yeah, that was her last fight. And Kunitskaya looked okay. She was able to control the fight with grappling, though. And I don't think she's going to be able to do that against Aldana. I think Aldana will keep the fight standing. And I think she's the better striker.
Yes, I have Aldana via decision.
Yeah. Same here.
This is gonna be the calm before the storm.
I have Aldana winning. Aldana winning via stoppage. I think she has good strikes, and she's gonna hit her with a lot of straights, a lot of jabs, and a lot of front kicks to just keep the pace going heavy on her. I got my pick based on they have similar opponents in Katlyn Vieira, and Aldana destroyed her, so that's how I picked that.
Right. She did. And Kunitskaya, I believe she lost the first round and then won the next 2 rounds pretty dominantly. But yeah, I got Aldana. Who do you got, DJ?
Aldana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of us got Aldana in that one too. On to the next one, and I think this is where we will differ in our picks in this one. Tai Tuivasa. This is in the heavyweight division. Tai Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy.
This is a banger.
And this is gonna be a good fight, man. I'm picking Tuivasa by knockout.
I'm picking Greg. It's a guaranteed knockout. I'm picking Greg Hardy by knockout as well. I feel like the difference will be Greg Hardy's leg kicks, man. He has pretty good leg
You're
kicks.
crazy because Tavi has better leg kicks.
Do you think
My prediction, he's going to tear up Hardy's legs, and then he's going to go to the head, and he's going to get a highlight reel knockout in the first.
What if Hardy?
Because if it goes, the later it goes, it's bad for Greg Hardy. He don't got no cardio.
Yeah,
He need his asthma inhaler.
He looks better.
I was about to say, what if he brings out the asthma inhaler?
I just think the Greg Hardy's only chance is a first round knockout. That's it.
Oh, it's funny you say that because I believe that about another fight on this card, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, I don't have Greg Hardy. That's for sure. I'll tell you that much.
All right.
I don't.
So 3 Tuivasas, 1 Hardy.
So that means next week you're gonna hear "and I told you so" from me.
Maybe not. Maybe we all just dog you on that one.
Yeah, but that's going to be an awesome fight. So, yeah, let's move on to the co-main event of the evening, and that is Gilbert Burns in the welterweight division. Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Thompson.
For me, I have Gilbert Burns winning in decision. I feel like this fight it will be determined by the way Gilbert Burns fights. So if he wants to stand up and stay with him, I feel like he's just going to get beat up. But if he closes the distance, keeps the pressure, and keeps him on the clinch, and is able to take him down a couple times, and keep that constant pressure like he did against Woodley, I think he could win a decision. And I mean, you got to think about it. Woodley's an amazing grappler. He was able to ragdoll him around.
Yeah, true.
And I just feel like that's how it goes. But like I said, it depends on how Burns wants to fight. If he wants to stand up with them, I think he's just going to get beat up.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Stephen Thompson. I got Thompson by knockout. I just feel like he'll be able to stay off the fence, stay out of the clinch, and I think he's got really good takedown defense, man. And I think he's hungrier, even though I believe he's the older guy. I know he's been, at the top of the welterweight division longer than Burns has. I think he's hungry to get another title shot. And if he wins this fight, and especially if he wins it by knockout, he just might be next to get a title shot. He hasn't fought Usman. Leon Edwards already fought and lost to Usman. Colby Covington already lost to Usman. Wonder Boy would be a new matchup, so who knows? If he comes out and knocks out Gilbert Burns, I would love to see him get a shot at Usman.
Yeah. You know what? Now that you mention it like that, Jeff, I would want Thompson to win just for that Usman matchup, because let's see how Usman does with someone that moves the way he moves.
Right.
But I'm going to go with Burns just because he's a younger fighter. I don't know what Thompson has left in his tank. I mean, he's always dangerous. The style that he fights, the way he did it out with his karate movements, and he's so you don't know what's coming. You don't know if it's kick or a punch or whatever the case may be.
I love his last fight, dude.
Yeah, and so let's see what he got. If he still got it, I think he can pull it off, and Thompson can pull it off and win, and hopefully he gets a title shot, because that'll be interesting. But at the same time, I would have to go with Burns just because he's a younger guy, and I mean,
yeah, he's definitely way.
He looks scary. He's a scary dude. I'll tell you that much.
I love the way, like against Woodley, like after every round, he'll literally walk right behind him, just dogging him all the way to his corner.
Yeah.
That was pretty badass.
So 2 Burns picks. I got Thompson. Who you got?
Yeah, I got Thompson, man. Gilbert Burns has to, like Louis said, apply that pressure and take him down. And I think his only hope is to keep the pressure down. Hopefully, when he takes him down, pull off a submission. He has a black belt, high level black belt. I think that's what he should go for. But if he keeps that pressure and gets some takedowns, then I think he could win a decision. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Wonder Boy is just a master at distance and moving really well. And, you know, the knock, getting finished by Anthony Pettis kind of worries me because Burns is a hard hitter. But this spells a unanimous decision for Wonder Boy in my eyes, man.
Yeah, that's a good pick, man. Well, really, what I really liked from Stephen Thompson was his last performance against Vincent Luque. And I know it's a completely different matchup, but Luque is looked at as one of the killers in the division right now. Stephen Thompson beat the shit out of him, dude. And he was nice about it. You know, he would knock Luque down and like help him up and give him a high five. You know, like it was cool to watch. Yeah, he completely dominated Vincent Luque.
He's definitely one of the nicer guys to get knocked out by. About when he gets knocked out. I mean, with that video clip of him in the hospital when he talked about how he didn't realize what happened and how he just woke up in the hospital and he realized he got knocked out. He was all excited about being knocked out, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's clips of him on YouTube like reacting to his knockout. And it's funny.
It's a trip, but yeah, he's a nice guy. You can't knock on him.
All right, so we got 2 for Burns and 2 for Wonder Boy. Let's get into the main event of the evening. Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor 3. Who do y'all got? I'm gonna go with Luis first.
I got my boy Poirier. I think he's gonna be spicy just like his sauce. I think he's
good one.
That's nice. I like
Do the drum roll, bro. Do the drum roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
Hey, wait. Let me get you a coin too, bro. You deserve the coin.
That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, no,
That was clever.
I got him stopping him in the third round. I feel like McGregor's best chance is in the first round, but I feel like Poirier has the chin for it. Feel like has the better gas tank, and if it's an all-out brawl, I'm picking Poirier all the way every time. I feel like Conor's gonna try to switch it up, do a lot of leg kicks, and I feel like he's gonna get a counter out of that, and I feel like that's how he's gonna take him down.
There you go, man. Yeah, I feel the same way about it being a war. I think that if it does go into somehow makes it into the third round, yeah, Dustin Poirier is gonna win a war against Conor McGregor 10 times out of 10. Dustin Poirier said something in the build up to this fight. He said, "You can have all the money in the world, but you can't buy heart."
Yeah.
And that's true, man. Yeah, I'm picking Dustin Poirier over McGregor in a war 10 times out of 10. I mentioned how Poirier said that line that I thought was awesome, dude. You can have all the money in the world, but you can't buy heart. And I think that's what separates Poirier from McGregor the most is their heart, man. Dustin Poirier is willing to take a beating to get a W, and McGregor is not. He's several times in there. I think we've seen him break, and he even broke in the second fight against Diaz. Not completely, but there was moments in that fight where it looked like Diaz was gonna finish him, or take over all the way. And then, I give it to McGregor. He fought through it, but if he gets backed up against the cage again like that, and he's taking shots from Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier is obviously two different things. He won't survive that, Mm-hmm. And I think that Dustin's gonna wear him down, and I think he'll stop him. I'm gonna say he's gonna stop him in the third round too. I'm gonna go third round knockout by Poirier. Of course, McGregor always has a chance to knock you out in the first round. He's always the most dangerous. He might be the most dangerous fighter in the first round in the history of the UFC. He's that dangerous in the first round. Obviously, Francis is up there because that guy's got crazy power. But pound for pound, McGregor too, man. Like in the first round, he's just so dangerous. If he touches you with that left hand, dude, anybody can go out. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But my official pick is Dustin Poirier by third round knockout.
You, DJ?
Of course, I got to go with McGregor, because, he's the greatest, He's done so much for the sport, If it wasn't for him, UFC wouldn't be where it's at.
True.
I think the...
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. I mean, this is Conor McGregor here. I mean, they should just call it Conor McGregor, you know, not MMA or UFC. I mean, he is the man, right? he is the guy out there. He's two-time champion, first two-time champion UFC, right?
First double champion.
He hasn't lost a title shot. I mean, he hasn't lost a title defense ever. I mean, you come out there and you put those type of stats out there.
That's true. He has not lost a title defense
in any organization that he's been in, and he's the GOAT. He's the greatest. He's 10 times above Anderson Silva, 10 times above John Jones. I mean, there's no one that can touch him. You know, that was a fluke on that last one.
DJ, I have a feeling I'll be able to smoke soon, so I'm willing to bet you a quad McGregor shoots first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh.
You think he's gonna shoot?
I do. I think he's shooting
I like this
first.
bet.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I think he's gonna get overwhelmed in the second, and he's gonna shoot first.
Okay.
Ooh, if Dustin beat him into shooting, dude, that would be epic.
Yeah, I think so. I think all that shit talking.
What's your official pick?
First.
Conor McGregor.
But like, what round? By how?
First round, 2 minutes in.
Knockout, right?
Yeah, that's the only way. If it goes past 2 minutes, then Dustin's gonna win this.
My original pick was Conor McGregor first round, but yeah, I don't think so, man. I think Poirier's gonna knock him out in like maybe in the late second or early third, man. I think so, man. McGregor has to let his kicks go, man, and not do that whole heavy on the front leg approach. Because if he does that, when he comes in the jab, heavy on the front leg, when he comes in the jab, he's going to get eaten with those leg kicks by Poirier, man. I want McGregor to win because there's nothing like... even though he's a casual magnet, you know what I mean? Not that I'm even a Conor McGregor fan, but there's nothing like a Conor McGregor fight week, man.
It's very true.
It's hype, it's hyped up, everyone's excited. You could find somewhere to watch because your friends, your cousins, someone's gonna have a Conor McGregor fight.
So when Conor loses, you think he's gonna retire?
So you do think he's gonna lose? I thought you just picked him.
I mean, yeah, of course he picked him.
Well, he's saying if he loses.
Yeah, you just said.
I mean, if he loses.
I think if he loses,
That's
he's
what I
gonna
meant to
look
say.
for a trilogy against Diaz or fight Nick.
I think that Dustin's career is more on the line. He has to win. He's been coming in cocky because where does he go if he loses to Conor McGregor? He's not going to get a fourth fight. He's not going to get a title shot if he loses. McGregor could get that, like Louis said, get that easy.
I can see him fight Michael Chandler.
Yeah, but that's not going to get.
There's lots of fights for Dustin, man. There's lots of them.
I think his world to a title shot again is not like McGregor's. McGregor's is easier.
Yeah, absolutely. You're
I think
right
it's
about that.
like his, and he's coming in cocky. He's talking shit. He's feeling himself. But I want McGregor to win. I do because unpopular opinion. I'm gonna be a troll again. There's no stars in the UFC, bro. Is he supposed to be a star? You had Nate Diaz on your undercard and you can't get $1 million. I don't know.
That's true.
Like another unpopular take. UFC does not have, other than this. After this fight, they don't have another $1 million pay-per-view buy card for a long time, unless it's McGregor.
Yeah, no, he's the one that. Yeah, man, he's definitely the biggest star in the sport. Biggest star the sport has ever seen. He's possibly the second biggest combat sports star of all time, only behind Floyd Mayweather.
If John Jones versus Ngannou doesn't get made, I think that's $1 million pay-per-view. But other than that, if that doesn't happen, I don't see it happening.
I think minus, John Jones and a very top heavyweight fighter. Maybe top 3, top 5
I think
heavyweight
Nunez
fighter
versus Triple C.
I think Conor McGregor
Where
is
the
the
stars, bro?
UFC.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like where are the stars? Like honestly, I think I'm predicting. I'm doing my Johnny Carson. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, or he's the fortune teller. I think I smell a UFC crossover fight in the future.
It's gonna have to happen
in boxing. Like Dana White's gonna co-promote it. I smell it for some. There's no. They have to get a big. And I think it's Fury versus Ngannou or something. Because Ngannou wants that payday. They're trying to work something out. I smell it, man. I don't know.
Yep.
It could be just crazy.
I can see it. Yeah, I mean, whatever's gonna make money, like that's what Dana White is all about. He's all about making money. So yeah, I don't know why he isn't already doing that, but sure he has his reasons. But yeah, man, aside from Conor McGregor, there really isn't any huge superstars that are going to sell that $1 million, million pay-per-view buys. But yeah, Conor McGregor's a once in a generation, type of talent. I mean, type of a draw. And not even talent. Obviously, he's a great fighter, draw. His draw power is so much better than his skills, his actual MMA skills. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be rough.
I'm just like, it worries me because Nate Diaz on your undercard and you can't even get close to $1 million. What's going on with MMA? Like, where are all the views at? Where is it going to?
Yeah, it is weird, man. It is.
That's Nate Diaz is a big draw. I thought he's gonna get $1 million by himself. He could do $1 million, but no. What the fuck's going on, guys?
You know what it is, right?
What?
All these bootleg streamers.
I don't know. The streams have been sucking lately, bro.
You know what it is.
Yeah,
too?
but
it's the only
even
MMA
though the streams suck, dude. Even though the streams suck, doesn't always mean you're gonna buy it.
Yeah, and you know what? There's a lot to it. I mean, like Steve said, there's not a big draw anymore in the UFC. The UFC is just living on its name right now.
I think Dana White did that to himself.
And I think he put himself in a hole. Had he in the right time when it was GSP back in the day, and this wasn't even that long ago. 10 years ago? If he would have done cross promotions or something when everybody else had weak fighters, and he did cross promotions where his fighters were elite and will bulldoze all these other competition on these other platforms. Yeah, that would have put them up even higher, and then they would have let the cross promotion going. But Dana White wants it all. I mean, he wants everything. He's hungry. He wants everything. The monopoly or some shit.
Yeah, man, that was just me playing devil's advocate, but I do kind of actually mean that. I mean, I don't know where the stars are at.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but
1 million, selling 1 million pay-per-views is hard. Period. For any sport, whether it's MMA or boxing, 1 million is tough to hit.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm hoping for Conor to win. He got the luck of the Irish, right?
Conor got legit stand-up, bro.
200,000 pay-per-view buys. There's no way that guy's the biggest star in boxing or one of them. Him and I don't think him and Garcia even do 1 million, man.
Nah,
he's only doing 200K. Him and Garcia ain't hitting 1 million.
But that's bad, but pretty almost decent just because no one tuned in to watch the undercard. 200,000 K just watched Davis. You know what I mean? Not like a stacked undercard. So that's bad, but it's kind of cool that 200K.
Do y'all think this McGregor pay-per-view breaks 1 million?
Yeah, absolutely.
So?
Anything he touches.
Yeah, he I think he always breaks 1 million.
He got these crazy fans.
He might break 2 million for this one.
Man.
Yeah.
Ireland.
So we have 3 Poiriers and 1 McGregor.
1 McGregor. Yep.
Yeah, I'm only going for McGregor because I think. Not saying that
the sport needs it.
Yeah, the sport needs it. Steve is completely right, dude. I'm with you on that, Steve. McGregor's better for the sport. If McGregor wins, it's better for the sport.
Yeah, for the love of the sport, I want McGregor to win just for the fact that pros and cons. For the sport, it's good. I think he's gonna get lucky with a punch, just like he did in the first fight. The first fight, if you watch it, he got lucky.
Go back and watch that first fight.
Yeah,
it's more competitive than people are making it out to be.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Poirier was landing leg kicks in that fight too, dude.
Yep. So I think if he doesn't finish him in the first 2 minutes, it's going Poirier. That's it.
Yeah. No,
but I want Gregor to win just for the sport, for the views, for the matchups coming up. But the con on it is hearing McGregor fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Just hear them just go on rant like I did about how he's so great. Yeah, that's just McGregor fans though. But yeah, he ain't that shit. He ain't that. He's trash.
Yeah, Chris is just showing us the purses. How McGregor's making $5 million, Poirier's making $1 million.
That's for the last fight.
Oh, the last fight. Oh, damn, that's still a big ass difference.
Yeah, he probably make even more than that for this one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But dude, even if McGregor wins, I see Oliveira tearing him up.
I don't know, dude. He could land. Oliveira's, like I said,
I can see him knocking him out.
He's broken before. He's been knocking out, and Chandler almost knocked him out too.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Conor. Conor has that punch. He can end the fight at any moment. Any moment he lands it, it's over.
But you know what? I think fighters are less scared of him now because he used to have that intimidating aura.
That aura, dude.
Now it's not there.
The invincible. He was invincible.
Yeah, Conor has to make people scared again, man. And
I don't think he can do that at 55.
No?
Steve, I think a lot of his success came from him being so much bigger than the 45ers, dude.
And that's true. That was another thing I was going to say. Poirier's a true 155er. I think Conor...
He's not even he's a true 170er, dude. He's fucking big.
He said that he's
big, dude.
He's big for even lightweight
Fight
now.
night, he's like 180, almost 190, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he
That's fucked up, bro.
I saw an interview saying that he didn't want to fight at 155. The only reason why is because they told him that
the winner
gets.
No, they didn't tell him that. They just said.
I mean, he just assumed
they won it at
that's
55,
most
and he
likely
said,
what's
"Well,
gonna
I know what that means. That means that the winner's getting the title shot."
Yeah, most likely is. Yeah.
Yeah, because he did say we have one at 45, you won. One at 55, I won. Now let's fight at 170, but they didn't want that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which I feel like that's an advantage to McGregor. I feel like at 170 his gas tank is slower. I don't think he's as powerful.
What did they fight at last time?
55.
55. Yeah, lightweight.
I think Poirier will be fine. I'm just hoping on that luck of the Irish. Hopefully Conor can pull it off. Just to make it going, but I hope it doesn't ruin Poirier's chances of getting back to the top. I don't think it would. I think Poirier's an elite fighter. I think he's definitely a number 2 for that weight class.
Yeah, man, he's got wins over. People forget, like he knocked out Conor. He knocked out Justin Gaethje.
Holloway.
He knocked out, or he beat Max Holloway.
Twice.
Yeah, on the
2
feet.
times. I mean, I don't really count the first one. I guess you can, but he didn't beat Prime Max Holloway 2 times. He beat Prime Max Holloway 1 time.
He still has.
Well, because
a good
people count those fights for Conor McGregor. They say, "Oh, how can you not say he's not one of the greats? He beat Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier." This was before the second fight with Dustin.
Hit their peak.
Yeah, he fought both of them when fucking Max Poirier was 20 years old. I mean, that Max Holloway was 20 years old when they fought. Dustin Poirier was like, when he was super young in the UFC.
That same year they fought.
McGregor didn't beat Prime Poirier,
Weren't
Prime
they all
Holloway.
around the same age, coming up at the same time?
Yeah, they all came into.
McGregor's not the same age. McGregor's older.
Well, McGregor's older, but they all
Yeah, they were all
started
coming.
But
working
they
their
were
way
all
up.
like in
At the same
the
time.
They fought each other.
underground ranks,
Yeah,
right?
but they weren't in their prime.
Yeah.
To me, Poirier beat McGregor in his prime. Like, if you take Dustin Poirier from the time McGregor and Poirier fought in their last fight, if you take those versions of Poirier and McGregor's version that night would kick his ass. The 45 version of himself that fought Poirier. You know what I mean? And Dustin Poirier's version of himself that night would beat the shit out of the Poirier from 145. They're so much better than they were when they fought the first time.
Definitely.
Poirier's victory over McGregor means a lot more than McGregor's victory does over Poirier.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a good card. It's gonna be exciting no matter what happens.
A few more days, guys. Let's just pray that there's no injuries. Nothing like that happens. Everybody makes.
Tell your grandma to light a candle.
Yeah, I got my.
You know what I'm saying?
My Master Chief candle lit already. So.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a quick break, but coming up after the break, Luis is gonna lead us into our first ever mock draft, guys, because we're getting close to fantasy football season. All right, we're gonna go powder our noses, and we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. I'm going to kick it off to Lewis for our first ever TDFK mock draft.
Yes, sir. We're going to do a mock draft. We'll start off.
The Silent Assassin's on the clock. He got the first pick.
Yes. Wow. All right, so then Steve is on the clock. We got Patrick Mahomes went first. Chris McCaffrey.
It's a no-brainer, man. Devin Cook.
Yep, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, Team 4, Team 5 is Jeff.
Fuck, Alvin Kamara went 4. I thought for sure Henry would get taken before him.
You got Derrick Henry, Ezekiel Elliott, and Tyreek Hill, Team 7. I'm up, Team 8. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to go with Travis Kelce.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, it's a late pick, and I'm getting a difference maker in that position, you know?
In the best? Yeah, the best in the... The very best in that position.
Well, let's pick him.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you waiting for? Pick him.
I put the wrong thing. Team 9 got Shaquan and DJ's up at the last at the turnaround. Got 2 back-to-back picks.
2 picks.
Well,
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Plenty of good players left.
Yeah, I like to take Travis Kelce late.
Maybe Mixon, right? Maybe Mixon. Right? Maybe Mixon. Let's go with Chubb.
Ooh, Chubb in the 10, and then who you got in your first round or your first pick in the second round?
Let's do Kittle.
Ooh.
Devontae Adams was taken, and I'm on the clock again. Well, I got Kelce. That means I need to take a running back. Well, this is what I want, and I'm taking Cam Akers. I think he's getting high value.
Over your beloved.
Yeah, I just feel like
Aaron Jones.
For me,
Joe Mixon.
For me, RB1 is crucial. So after that, Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor, and Jeff is in the clock. But yeah, for me, RB1 is more crucial than having a wide receiver 1. Yeah, I'm surprised Aaron Jones. You think Aaron Jones is taking this high if
No.
Rodgers decides not to play?
You know what? Yeah, I think he is. I think he is.
So we got Jeff with Austin Eckler and then DK Metcalf. Steve's on the clock.
That's a good one, Steve.
Who came off the board?
DK Metcalf, Austin Eckler. Yes.
All right, I went running back with my first pick.
Yep, Dalvin Cook.
So let me see. I was on the board.
I know Steve likes to go running back heavy, so
I'm gonna go ahead and go with. I see Mixon's on the board. He's gonna be the difference maker. He's gonna be MVP. So it's hard for me to pass him up. I'm gonna go with Stephon Diggs.
Ah, you coward.
Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins.
You trashed Diggs all last year when you picked him up, dude. All year long you trashed him until like mid-season. Then you wanted him.
Chris is on the clock.
Again, Chris.
Oh.
Back-to-back. There you go.
Joe Mixon, AJ Brown. Damn, I was hoping I'd get him in the turnaround.
Who? Joe Mixon?
Yeah.
He really was hoping though.
Yeah, so Steve's on the clock. He got Dalvin Cook and Stephon Diggs. That's not a bad pairing right there.
Yeah, not a bad pairing at all. I do like to go running back heavy, but there wasn't any running backs I liked. That's why I picked Stephon Diggs. I'm not liking any of the running backs and wide receivers right here. So I'm gonna do something I usually don't do, and I'm gonna go ahead and draft Josh Allen and pair him and stack him with Stephon Diggs. I think they're gonna have a great season.
Yeah.
You coward.
And then Antonio Gibson went next. Jeff is on the clock. Jeff has Derrick Henry and Austin Eckler. Yeah, I kind of like that. I feel like that might. I don't know. Josh Allen. I mean, he's projected to be high, but
Yeah, he's supposed to be number 2.
yeah.
Because Rodgers ain't playing this year, right? Gotta remind Louise that.
Yeah, I know.
And all you Packer fans.
He's gonna play, bro. Watch. He's gonna come back and we're gonna win a Super Bowl. Hopefully.
He's gonna come out from underneath the field, just like the Undertaker,
Just like
and choke slam the backup
Dude,
quarterback.
that'd be awesome, bro.
Yeah,
He comes
great.
out to the field to the dun dun da 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 da. Ooh, Justin Jefferson. That's a really good pick. Najee Harris went next. Damn, Calvin Ridley right before me, dude. That's who I really was hoping fell to me. So for me, I got Travis Kelce and Cam Akers. So I got my number 1.
That's better.
My number 1 tight end, number 1 running back. And I don't know, man. I have Michael Thomas in this position, but I don't know if he's going to do as good. Nobody even really knows what his freaking quarterback is. But to me, he is the best wide receiver available, so I'm going to have to take him.
It is what it is.
Michael Thomas, J.K. Dobbins went next. DJ's on the clock with back-to-back picks. He has Nick Chubb, George Kittle.
Okay.
Which I don't know.
Ooh,
Josh
Josh
Jacobs really with Kenyon Drake there. That's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, Kenyon Drake sucked last year.
He did, but he's gonna take
I'll
away.
stay
a
away
lot
from that dude.
attempts.
Yeah, I'll stay away from him.
What do you mean? Stay
let's see.
away. You just got him. You just
No,
got
I'm talking about
his
Drake.
number one. I know. Drake's gonna be in Josh Jacobs' way.
I don't know, man.
You know, you went Keenan
I
Allen.
doubt that.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is next. I will go with
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
a guy that's gonna get fed a lot by Fitzmagic. I'm gonna go Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry.
Ooh.
I feel like Fitzmagic is gonna feed him a lot, force feed him. Julio Jones went next. Allen Robinson. Jeff is next. We got Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson. Ooh, that looks like a pretty good lineup. Pretty mean lineup right there. Ooh, yeah, you got a lot of good players available still. DeAndre Swift, Miles Sanders, Mike Evans. There you go, DeAndre Swift. Mike Evans went next.
Swifty.
Steve, you got Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen. Who would it be next?
Who's your
For
next
the
running back?
Running back heavy Steve.
Run back.
I got one so far.
Run it back, Steve.
I know, I'm surprised. That's what I'm saying. He's going in the fourth round and only has one running back. I like that.
This is different. This is definitely different for Steve.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Steve usually don't shoot for a quarterback till 6.
yeah, that's what's throwing everything off.
See, now you're all messed up, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and draft. Even though it's a little risky, but he did stay healthy for the majority of the season. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my second running back, Chris Carson.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good choice.
Interesting pick.
Amari Cooper went next after him. Damn, that's a really good value, dude. Amari Cooper late in the fourth. That's pretty good value for him, I believe. And I don't think what's his name, CeeDee Lamb is dropping that much higher. There he is.
There he is.
I don't see him falling down anytime sooner. Yeah. For you, Jeff, what's a healthy to get a running back? I mean quarterback. I usually like to look around number 6.
If it doesn't make sense for me to get one
Steve's on the board. Let's
Early.
see what Steve gets.
early, is like for me is like fourth round. If I can't get fourth or fifth round quarterback, which is gonna be one of the best ones in the draft, then I'm waiting till like late, like
Dude,
9.
One thing
10.
I've been seeing in mock drafts that I like is Ryan Tannehill's been dropping late.
Yeah.
And I like that because
Yeah.
he's a
So
potential
is Matthew
top
Stafford.
10.
Matthew Stafford as well.
You know I got.
That's not a shocker.
I'm gonna go ahead and take another wide receiver.
I like that
here,
though.
'cause
It's 2 potential top 10.
You gotta get him.
Yeah.
You gotta get him now.
I'm gonna take another wide receiver here.
Well, okay.
I'm probably gonna take.
Don't do it. You don't want him.
How much time do I have left? 10 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah. Almost over. That's it. Counting
I'm
you
gonna take
down.
Robert Woods. Something safe. This is PPR. I need something.
Oh,
safe.
Lamar Jackson was taken.
Jeff is on the clock. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Jeff has Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Swift.
It's a good team.
So I do think Jeff might go receiver here. Receiver, or I could see him do a quarterback. But yeah, that's one interesting. So do you think the guy Woods over Cup?
Yeah,
No, I actually like Cup more.
I just think Robert Woods is more safer. He's gonna get fed the ball, and the Cup's relying on
You
touchdowns.
got the better quarterback going on too. So let's go. Let's see what you got. All right, Luis is up now. So Luis got Kelsey. Oh, he picked Dak.
Yep.
He went with the Prescott.
Oh, that's what I like, dude. If I can get Dak late in the 5th, I like that.
See, so
I think that's really good value.
Yeah,
All right.
that's from QB1 right there.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, DJ's on the clock.
bless.
Let me just remind you, he has Nick Chubb, George Kittle, Josh Jacobs, and Keenan Allen.
Man,
And, he has back-to-back picks.
man. Oh, Jesus. I think I done messed up, but let's do this one more time. We're gonna run it back one more time.
As soon as I saw Chris Godwin was on the clock, he did have a disappointing year.
Dude.
He is Brady's favorite target, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and he's great. He's a great player. So, let's go with let's do a QB here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
There
with
you go. DJ Kyler Murray, DJ Moore. I'm on the clock, and I'm not liking what I have left, man.
Yeah,
I'm really not liking. I need to go running back. I feel like.
Yeah, well, it looks like you need to go running back.
Yes, and I don't like.
None of the running backs. They don't look good.
No.
Rob.
There's some good
James
running backs.
Robinson's
left,
still
man.
there.
James Robinson, Miles Gaskin.
Yeah, I was thinking going Miles Gaskin.
Gordon.
He has the most secure job. I don't know, dude. Everybody's talking about that rookie they drafted, Williams. I think his last name.
Yeah, Javonte Williams.
Yes, everybody's talking about him taking his spot by like week 4, week 5.
Mark Andrews just went. Russell Wilson just got picked up too.
Ooh, man, there's a lot of good quarterbacks still left on the clock, man.
Yep.
Jeff Still.
Jeff's on the clock.
Oh,
He got Justin Herbert. Interesting.
I hope he does good.
Thielen. Wow. Has Julio Jones went? I haven't seen him.
No, I think he's still there.
Nice. He's still dropping them. Even the machine's smart.
Yeah, even the machine's not taking him.
I'm go ahead and take another.
Take the hammy.
Even the IA.
Right now,
I don't trust it.
Right now, I got Delvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, Chris Carson, Robert Woods. I am going to go ahead and pick another running back in Robinson.
Yeah, that one's sketchy just because of Travis Etienne. That's the only guy I'm
I wouldn't
scared
worry
of.
about him. He did such a good job last year. I
He
think.
did, dude, but you don't spend a number 1 draft pick, or not a number 1, first round draft pick on a running back if you're not planning for him to be your starter.
What round it?
By half
What pick
half-
was he?
Late, I think like 20 something.
Oh, that's not spending nothing.
That's spending something, bro.
Did they had an earlier pick?
No, people freak out by running backs getting chosen the second, saying that's early.
There we go.
Time's
Aaron
up.
Rodgers, he's up.
Aaron
What, you really
Rodgers,
picked
Devontae
Aaron Rodgers?
Smith.
Yeah.
I mean,
He has faith.
we might
He has
assume
faith.
he might play, I guess.
Come on.
Hey, if he
He
plays,
has
he's
Mahomes.
top 5 QB.
He has Mahomes,
Yeah.
and he picked up
Yeah, I
Rodgers.
think so,
yeah,
too.
he's gonna be
I don't
alright.
think he's not going to play, though. I think.
Rodgers is the type of a-hole that'll just show up at like the day before preseason game and
Yeah,
get
all right,
the job.
guys, ready to roll?
All right.
I've been here all summer. Where y'all been?
Got Devin Cook and Chris Carson as my running back. Oh, and also James Robinson. I got Robert Woods and Stephon Diggs. Got a high explosive running back 1 to match with the safe Robert Woods, especially in the PPR league. So I'm gonna go for some upside and pick Tyler Lockett.
Jamar Chase, yeah, that's who I don't know. I still think T. Higgins might do a little bit.
I don't like first year wide receiver.
Jeff, you're on the clock. Jeff has Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Swift, Cooper Kupp, and Justin Herbert. Ooh, that's a pretty good lineup. I predict receivers. What you're thinking, Jeff?
Nah.
No.
He's looking for a good kicker right now.
T.J. Hawkinson. That's pretty good, man. That's
He
really
proved-
good.
I feel like he's going to get a lot of targets.
You proved me wrong.
Yeah, that's pretty good value for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the clock, Melvin Gordon.
7th round.
Yes, for me, I am going for what I think is the best receiver in the Pittsburgh Steelers and the target monster in Deontay Johnson.
That was the only other guy I was considering.
The only thing that stopped me is it relies on Big Ben.
Yeah.
He's gonna get hurt. That's what I think.
Yeah, but hey, if he
That's a
doesn't
good
get
point.
hurt,
That's
if
a
he
good
doesn't
point.
get hurt, that's the guy he loves to go to.
Yeah, or yeah, I guess you're right. One of the guys. He goes to everybody.
And plus, I love
spreads it out.
I got Michael Thomas and Terry McLaurin. I like that.
Oh, let's see who I got. Let's
They got
see.
back-to-back picks.
Back to back.
Nick Chubb, George Kittle,
this.
Josh Jacobs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Kyler Murray. I do like that Kyler Murray pick, man. That's really good value.
Yeah,
Got him in
Yeah.
the 6th round.
I had to get him. I
That's
just
really
had
good
to.
value. Yeah, I mean, he was doing monster numbers up to the point where he got hurt. But, I mean, just the fact that he can run it in, score a lot of points, and, be selfish, not give it to his receivers.
Wait a
5
second.
seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Danielson.
Okay, let's do this. I think I just randomly picked somebody.
Yeah.
Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones. That's not bad.
That's a good
but
pick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Fournette might.
I was trying to go for Fournette, but obviously the guy before me took him.
Yep.
So, I mean,
9.
what a jerk, right? That dude is. He's a total D-bag.
You're on the clock again.
Yeah, let's go with man, I'm trying to stay away from these people or these teams at least I should say, right? Let's go with I already got a guy from that team. Jeez Louise, there's not much to go from, right?
No.
Not that I want, at least, right?
It's any of these kind of rounds is kind of like toss up.
Okay, let's do this. I'll counter your pick.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick. I like Claypool, man.
No.
Yeah, he did all right. He was like averaging like 17 points a game.
Look, it's funny. So I'm like looking. Mostert is already questionable.
Yeah. Hey, but if he does stay healthy, what if he stayed healthy the whole year, dude? He'd be a top 10 back.
Exactly. That's actually what I was thinking, and that's why I picked him.
Oh yeah. So.
But it's funny though. Like, come on, like already questionable, and that season haven't even started.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you, something's in that water, DJ. Like California water.
Yeah. You know, it's they're a little.
There's a lot of soy and
a lot of soy products
over there in their food base out there, so it's keeping these guys weak. Angry but weak.
Mike Davis.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good pick.
I was actually.
It's late, man.
He was taken.
Yeah, it's late, and he's got hardly any competition for touches.
Mike Davis, Javonte Williams, Steve's on the clock.
Let me see.
Man, there's still a lot of good potential on some receivers.
Yep, there is.
I'm gonna go ahead and
like
I'm gonna load up on another wide receiver right now.
Damn.
I think T Higgins looks pretty good to me, man.
T Higgins, yes, he does.
Yeah,
I think he's actually gonna do better.
He
than
did
Jamar
really
Chase.
good last year. Yeah, I don't like rookies, so I think that Higgins is gonna shine in that offense. Hopefully, Joe Burrow is 100%.
Yeah. You got T Higgins over Jamar Chase? You would say that?
Again.
By a lot? Why margin?
Close.
Is my turn again?
No. Now it is.
Nice. You got Rob and Garcia.
And King.
Oh, shit.
You think y'all all think Rob was gonna have a way better year than last year?
I think he is because he came in.
Oh shit.
He came in looking kind of small in the beginning of the season, but near the end he looked beefed up. So I think he was just trying to get his timing back last year. I mean, he was putting up some.
Let me ask something before I make this pick. Who's the starting running back in Arizona?
Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds.
I thought it was Murray.
Chase Edmonds.
Well, they also got James Conner, but yeah, Chase Edmonds is.
I've been reading, and people are saying Connor's going to take a significant amount of work.
I think
from
Connor's better, but
yeah. It's just he's injury.
I need a tight end, but
he actually looked really bad last year in Pittsburgh. I thought he looked like he had no explosion, nothing left to give. I didn't think. That's just what I thought when I watched him play because I had him.
I think having Big Ben in the backfield makes him do better.
God damn it. Team 4. I was hoping Cortland Sutton fell.
I know, I was about to say, Sutton's a good guy out there too, so I don't know why I didn't get him, but I just don't want people from Denver, I guess. There's like, I was going through the list, like, well, I don't want that guy.
Yeah, I see one guy I want to. God damn it, Jeff.
Nice, Roby Anderson.
Yep, I was just gonna say that. I was gonna have a.
He was still there, man.
I was gonna have a good speech about him.
Can you believe a quarterback like Deshaun Watson is still left on the board?
Yeah, that's because nobody thinks he's gonna play, right? That sucks, man.
Damn it, Jeff! You really took my pick right there, man.
It was between him and another receiver.
I was already ready with a speech about it and everything, man.
Well, go ahead, give your speech though.
I can't. Well, Roby Anderson was really good, dude. All he needed was touchdowns last year.
There you
to
go.
be honest. I really don't like this pick, but I do see in my spot where I'm at, I do want to fill up on one more running back to be satisfied. And even though I don't like this pick, he got significant amount of work, which is David Johnson.
Yeah.
He got good work last year. I know they signed more running backs, but he's still number 1 on the depth chart, and I feel like he's gonna have more of the red zone touches.
Yep.
Even though they're probably gonna average 14 points a game or something like that, maybe even 10.
Maybe.
Yeah, Mike Gesicki went. DJ's on the clock with back-to-back picks again. Nick Chubb, George Kittle, Josh Jacobs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Kyler Murray, Ronald Jones, and Chase Claypool. I really like that Claypool pick just because of how late it is. It's pretty good value for how late you got him.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right, let's. Man, I really don't like any of these players that the teams are playing on. That's what sucks, you know.
Got 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's go with this guy right here.
I actually like him.
You got back to back.
We got back to back. Yeah. Let me
I
get.
actually like that, but I do feel like Colin Sutton's gonna come and take over.
Let me just show you what.
I think so. I think Judy is, man. I think Judy's gonna lead the team in receiving this year.
Yeah.
So this is what I think is going to happen with the team and where they're going to go with. So just a heads up, Luis. I think you got the wrong running back.
Oh, Trey Sermon.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good pick because Mostert can't stay healthy either.
Yeah.
But Trey Sermon does have injury problems in college too.
Yeah, but
Well, that's why they drafted him. He's got to fit in.
you got to fit in with the rest of the team. Everybody's hurt, man. They're all just sitting on that bench.
For me, I actually like this pick. This is a coin toss for me, I feel, and I'm gonna go with Laviska Shenault. I feel like if he can get a good chemistry with Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah.
he should be a really good pick. I think this is make it or break it year for DJ Chark, and I think he's gonna break it. And I think Chenault's gonna step up and produce pretty good numbers.
Yeah, I can see that happening, dude. I like it.
You're on the clock, Jeff. After that, Marquise Brown, Jarvis Landry got taken. But yeah, man. After this, I feel like in these last 3 rounds, you're looking for immediate impact, or else these players are going back
for a diamond.
Yeah, or else
someone
they're going back to the waivers if they don't work out. Yep. That's what happens. These are the first you drop for the first couple waivers. Yeah, I'm surprised. I know Fuller. I'm surprised he's still there. I know he's suspended.
I think he's suspended.
Well, just week 1.
Oh.
What is he suspended for?
Juicing.
Well, as long as it keeps him healthy, he didn't have a full season.
Michael Pittman, I like that. There you go. Will Fuller. We're just talking about him. Team 4, man. Reading my mind.
In these later rounds, I like to do what I call,
Any, mini, miny, mo?
No, it's like gambling. Like it's a scratch off. You want someone that can hit big, and what I see that can hit big is Antonio Brown.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I think there's too many mouths to feed.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Tony Brown, but I already had Godwin.
It's backups,
Yeah, I mean, if Godwin got hurt or something, dude, yeah, I think Brown will be.
You think he would look better this year, at least like running routes and
I think so.
He was knocking off for us last season.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
He might. Yeah,
That's
probably
the diamond in the rough. It could be. That was late.
Do you see him more?
He shined towards the end of the season.
Yes. Do you see
Nice.
the Buccaneers using him more as like a possession or a big play receiver?
I like to pick people based on the looks I think they're gonna get. That's why I picked Pittman where I picked him. I feel like he's gonna be the leading target. I think he's gonna get the most targets on the team. And I don't think Brown is gonna get. I mean, assuming that they stay healthy, I don't think Brown is gonna get nearly as many targets, nearly as many looks, just because there's so much talent there. Like they even got Gronk that I think was going to get more looks this year than he did last year early on. Because he didn't start getting looks till later in the season, right, DJ?
Yeah.
I think this year he'll start getting them sooner than he did last year. So now you got Gronk, Godwin, and Evans.
Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Brown. I mean, Brown's just as good as them.
And I don't.
And then you got
Scotty
Fournette to
Miller
feed the ball
too.
to.
He likes
And then you got Fournette and
Jeff.
Ronald Jones.
I actually have.
That's Steve.
Oh, that's Steve.
AJ Dillon's not bad.
Good job, Steve. I was actually him. He was on my list.
I mean, Aaron, you're only one Aaron Jones injury away from him becoming a big work.
Yeah, I couldn't see
Workhorse.
anybody that could make that kind of significant impact on my team immediately with these guys. Because these guys are riding on my bench, guys. I'm not looking for someone I could put in my starting lineup. I'm looking for guys that could have an impact later.
Yeah. Either trade value or
well, he will be on your starting lineup because he's the first
bye
tight
weeks.
end.
Oh look, Deshaun Watson did get picked by Team 6.
Ooh, what a
Nice.
dumbass.
Team 6 has faith.
Hey, Debo. In those hands, right? The massaging hands.
Yes. I was like, somebody picked Devo. Damn it, dude.
Yeah, they got Debo.
I hate you, man. I was gonna get him. I was hoping he dropped one more.
Yeah. I like him too. I feel like if he's healthy, he'll be the number one target on their team.
Yes,
So.
and I am going to go for another number one receiver. It's not a popular team, but it is Corey Davis.
Yeah, there you go.
He is the best receiver on that team, and if Zach Wilson is what they drafted him to,
yeah, he's gonna be good.
He's gonna be a good option.
Yeah, definitely a good option.
Yes. DJ with back-to-back picks.
Back to back, baby. Let's see what we got. We got absolutely nobody, to choose from that I like. No. Let's go with Dang, he's not even gonna play. When am I gonna pick him?
Well, I mean, there's still a good amount of options. Late rounds.
Yeah,
these are like Steve said, they're riding on the bench most of the year. These are trade value or plug-ins for bye weeks, basically.
That's true. Let's go with
There's one really good person in there that I want to pick, but I can't pick.
5 seconds.
I don't like stacking two receivers of the same team.
All right, I went Todd Gurley.
Okay. Yeah, I hate when I do that, Luis.
I went Todd Gurley, so
Todd Gurley. You think he's really girly?
I think so, man. I mean, his knees are like
Atlanta.
his knees are like.
I didn't think he was.
I said that he's with Atlanta.
Yeah, this thing does. But when we did our review,
Yeah, he might be. He's a free agent. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
God,
All right.
damn,
it's alright. It's just a mock draft.
Yeah.
Real quick, does it give you the scores or who won the mock draft or?
I have no
I think
idea.
they might send you a little
message.
email or something like that. We'll see. This is our first time we're using the sleeper app, by the way.
I know
guys.
Yahoo does.
It's a decent app. Go check it out.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah. If you want to
15
mock draft with
seconds,
your
DJ.
friends,
Yeah.
this is actually probably the only app we know that you can do that with. And yeah. Come on, D.
All right, we got it.
Oh,
Curtis
Ryan
Samuel.
Campbell. There. That's who I wanted.
I like that.
That's who I was saying but I got Terry McLaurin. I don't like stacking
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
receivers,
yeah.
but I feel like Curtis Samuel's it's a big sleeper for me, and I feel
Yep.
like he's gonna do pretty good. For me, damn, I don't think I have that many. I'm gonna go for another toss up and another sleeper that I've talked about that I feel like is really good, and that is Darnell Mooney.
Oh, that's a good pick. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he has potential, and if he can get a really good chemistry with whoever his quarterback's gonna be, yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Oh, Dallas Goedert's pretty good pick late too. Michael Carter, I forgot about him. Yeah. Jeff is next. He has Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Swift, Cooper Kupp, Justin Herbert, Hawkinson, Mike Davis, Robbie Anderson, Pittman, Devo, and now Hines. Which that's really good, bro. Dude, it's hard to tell. Like, if Jonathan Taylor does get hurt, do you think Marlon Mack takes over the main
I do.
duties?
But I think Hines will always be involved passing, and I think that he'll get some good looks now with Wentz, with Carson Wentz there. So yeah, I like Hines late. I do like him.
Steve, you're up in the clock. What are you thinking?
I don't really like anybody here, but
Well, what do you think for these late picks? Like do you like to stack up on the best players available, or do you like to stack up on a certain position?
yeah, I just like to stack up just options for me to use, and I think I'm gonna go with Michael Gallup. I want a piece of that Cowboys offense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's good. I mean, he is. This is a contract year for him too. So if he wants to get big money, he has to have a pretty good year too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, Logan Thomas. I feel like that's pretty good value too.
Yeah, in Dallas, I honestly think that Lamb will be the most consistent, and I think Cooper and Gallup are going to be like
Fighting
week
each
to
other
week.
for-
Yeah, I think some weeks it's going to be Lamb and Cooper, some weeks it's be Lamb and Gallup. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of CeeDee Lamb, I saw one interesting fact about him. He was the only wide receiver to take all his snaps in the slot position. He didn't take no position outside of the slot. Which
That's why I
found that
love
pretty
him, dude.
interesting.
Yeah, I love CeeDee Lamb this year. I hope I'm not wrong, dude. Hope you don't have a bust.
Oh,
you
the
know,
next
this is
two
second year.
or the next two picks, defense and kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean,
Yeah, you don't have to. I usually don't.
I usually don't draft.
I don't draft the defense or
Yeah,
Yeah, I just kind of pick them up. I just kind of waiver
yeah.
defensive kickers, basically. I like to stack up, see what I have.
Man, let me see.
But no, that's interesting. You think that's staying the same this year with CeeDee Lamb staying in the slot?
Yeah, I think so. They're dangerous like that, dude. I like it just the way they are. I hope they don't change anything. Keep Gallup and Cooper on the outside and keep Lamb in the slot.
Is Tyler Higbee the starter?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He is the only tight end.
Get a backup tight end.
That was nice.
That's good. That's a good that's what I'm looking to in the late rounds. I'm actually. Oh, wow, I'll go after Jeff's pick because I don't want him to take mine like he's been.
I'll take a handcuff. Give me Tony Pollard.
No. Oh, yeah, Tony Pollard's a good hand. Do you think he's actually going to get him more involved this year?
I do. I think he'll be a lot more involved. I mean, not a lot more, but I think he'll be just as involved, maybe even a little bit more.
They use him in special teams, too. So, I mean, if we play with special team points, he'll get punt returns if the defense could stop somebody.
Troutman, that's a good pick.
I think that's a sleeper for me. And if he hits, I either have a badass trade value because you know how the tight end, if he hits, man.
Who's your first tight end?
Travis Kelce.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly. So if he hits, that's trade value right there.
Yeah.
That's why I like that.
Hopefully it's Winston. He makes New Orleans to me, he makes the team just more desirable. The players on the offense, I think that everyone just has a higher ceiling with Winston.
He's great for fantasy because he has the pick six. What do you call it? The pick six solution. You know what I mean? You take it all the way down, throw a pick six, and you get the ball back again.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Henry Ruggs is a great late round pick.
Yeah, I on that
Tannehill
one.
too is a good backup. Yeah, those are two good picks right there.
So, I'm gonna have to cheat here and use a cheater. So let's do this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, for my last pick.
Tim Tebow.
Damn, DJ won the league.
That's it, dude.
Man.
I'm going Gus Edwards, man. He's only one injury away from becoming a workhorse.
I like the way you say that. He's one injury away. Or rolling the dice on it.
Exactly, from becoming a workhorse, man. Hey, you know what a good stat from Gus Edwards is? Since he became in the NFL, he hasn't fumbled. He's one of the fewest running backs who doesn't have a fumble under his name.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. He's consistently good. And I mean, I think between him and Dobbins, they both traded. I think they both had like 13 attempts in every game they played together. Each.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That'll be our draft. Let me go ahead and say everybody. Chris got Mahomes, Waller, Joe Mixon, CeeDee Lamb, Kareem Hunt, Kenny Golladay, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Waddle, Rob Gronkowski. Damian Harris is a really good Rashad Bateman, I feel like, is a good pick too.
Yep.
Suck up kicker, Kansas City defense, Devin Singletary, which that's not bad, man.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I can't tell who's gonna be the damn starter in that.
Offense. Yeah, Bills. Yeah.
Either way, I think their starting running back is Josh Allen.
That's true. He's the better running back.
I think that's
dude. I don't know. They could just never get their running game going, right?
Yeah,
Ever since McCoy did good the first year he went out there.
Oh yeah, McCoy back then they had a running game. Now I'm talking about since Allen has been quarterback, they just can't get it going.
Yeah, it's just and it looks like there's glimpses of like, oh man, this looks like this is the guy, and then no.
Exactly. Yeah, he gets all hyped up, and then
everybody goes for Singletary, right?
Yes.
And then waiver, no.
Well, not only that, Zach Moss. I think when he got handed the opportunity, I think he fumbled one of his.
And I thought Moss was going to be the guy who's going to take it. Last year. So
Steve has Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, Chris Carson, Robert Woods, James Robinson, Tyler Lockett, T. Higgins, Noah Fant, Antonio Brown, AJ Dillon, Michael Gallup, Tyler Higbee, and McCole Hardman. I kind of like that, man.
Yeah,
it's a good team.
I like that. Jeff has Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Swift, Cooper Kupp, Justin Herbert, T.J. Hawkinson, Mike Davis, really good pick, Robbie Anderson that he stole from me, Michael Pittman, Deebo Samuel that he stole from me, Naheem Hines, a badass handcuff, and Tony Pollard and Mike Williams. Man, that's really good. For me, I have Travis Kelce, Cam Akers, Michael Thomas, Terry McLaurin, Dak, Myles Gaskin, Deontay Johnson, Raheem Mostert, David Johnson, Laviska Shenault, Corey Davis, Darnell Mooney, Adam Troutman, and Gus Edwards. DJ has Nick Chubb, George Kittle, Josh Jacobs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Kyler Murray, Ronald Jones, Chase Claypool, Jerry Jeudy, Trey Sermon, Todd Gurley, Ryan Tannehill, Henry Ruggs, and Tim Tebow.
Trey Seaman?
Trey Sermon.
Motherfucking Tebow.
No, it's Seaman because it's San Francisco.
Oh, Jesus.
Come
Here
on,
we go.
man.
For you, before we go off and finish this, what was one player that you got that you were actually happy in the position that you did? For me, I will go with Deontay Johnson. I feel like I got him pretty late in the 7th round, and like I said, if Big Ben stays healthy, he's gonna target him, and I kind of like that pick. For you, Jeff?
Austin Eckler. I got him in the 2nd round. I got him the 20. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I got him at the 16th pick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
2nd round, 6th pick.
Yeah, he's not bad for
I think he's
AP.
He's got this potential to be like one of the top players, definitely like to potential to give you 1st round production because when he's healthy, man, he's catching passes, he's running the ball, he's just and Herbert targeted him so much last year. So I like that. I'm happy about getting him where I got him.
I actually like the T.J. Hawkinson pick too, just because he's mainly like one of the well-known receivers in that team.
Yeah, I liked him too.
And he could be a big target. You, Steve?
Actually, I don't think I got any value picks. I think I picked people where they were supposed to go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But this is my first mock draft all season. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
But my problem is that I overstudy. I'm out here doing mock drafts in fucking June and July, and I burn myself out. So right now I'm taking it easy, taking it cool. This is my first time doing it. I think I did pretty good. So
yeah, I actually like that Antonio
overstudy,
Brown.
man. I just overstudy.
Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I've done probably like close to 25 mock drafts over the last
I'm not starting mock drafts
over the last week or so, 2 weeks.
Till training camp starts, man. I'll burn myself out, man.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. I try to do one like every day just to see, get a feel for things where players are going. They really can be helpful, The mock drafts don't always go the way your league draft is going to. Actually, they don't go.
That's the worst
Sometimes
part.
they're not similar at all, man.
Because these things are going to like what experienced players would do. Usually home leagues are it's half half killers and the other half like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
where'd
true.
you get this guy from, bro?
Yeah, true. Like
What the fuck?
I think last year in the league that I'm in with you, Luis, the biggest surprise to me, I think, was like Marquise Brown going. He went like super high. Hollywood Brown from Baltimore. He went super high in the draft, and I was like, what? Like, yeah. So, but then
It was
that running back doesn't throw the ball.
well, exactly. he that guy also drafted Lamar Jackson, so I'm pretty sure he had
that's
high hopes for him.
yeah.
He
I
drafted him in
can
the first
kind of
round,
see
too,
because
by
of
the
the
way.
because of
Second, I think.
Jackson. It was second. But yeah, man, it's mock drafts. I just like to do them, like I said, just because they're fun and you get to give yourself an idea of when you'll be able to draft certain players and see what players are falling, to later rounds and steals. They're just helpful. That's why I do them.
Yeah, you DJ?
Yeah, I got 2 that I want to say I was surprised to pick up. Tannehill near the end.
I mean, that's what we were saying, man.
Yeah.
Tannehill goes late, and he's a
it's
top 10.
crazy.
Top 10 QB.
Yeah, because he throws touchdowns and he runs the ball out. So, surprisingly to have him at the backup, which ain't too bad, especially to my quarterback Murray. So, because once he gets laid out, I think that he's going to be done for a little bit. So yeah, Tannehill was surprised at the backup. But my biggest surprise was to get Tim Tebow, that Tim Tebow magic going.
I'm surprised he was there in the last round.
Me too. That's why I had to get him on that turnaround.
Real quick, I guess Tyler Higbee would be my value player.
Yeah, I was about
I
to
think
say.
he could be.
Yeah,
I think
for
he
sure.
could go off with Matthew Stafford as his quarterback because he does targeted his tight ends
a lot.
Yep.
He gave Hawkinson a lot of chances, but he was a rookie. A lot of drop balls, but.
And also Everett's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I like Keenan Allen too. I feel like you got him at a pretty good value in the 4th round.
Yeah, I was looking to get. I'm hoping for him to be my wide receiver too.
The fact that he was there, I was like, well, let me get this guy because he's usually around 2.
Exactly, and also if he ends up like he was hyped last season, Chris Godwin would have been a great pickup in the fifth round too.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs stack.
Yeah,
that I got, and
might be the best stack.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah,
might be the best stack.
I kind of like the Mahomes Tyreek Hill stack.
I did want a receiver from Buffalo though for sure. Like I was looking at
Mahomes,
Kelsey. What's his name? Came from the Cowboys. Beasley. But I don't think he's gonna play. Right? That's what they're saying. He might not play.
Why? Wait. Why ain't he gonna play?
Because he didn't get the vaccine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's one of those that he don't want to get the vaccine, so they're saying he might not play.
They said they might not let him play because he didn't get the vaccine.
Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I'm gonna go out of my way and say this real quick. I know I'm a Cowboys fan. Call me biased if you want, but if Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb stay healthy for the entire year, CeeDee Lamb will be a top 10 wide receiver, and Dak Prescott's gonna be QB1.
Yeah. I can see that, man. A lot of people
he was QB1 for 3 weeks after.
That's crazy, right?
After his injury.
5. Oh, after his injury.
After his injury,
he was 2 to 3 weeks.
He was still QB1 in numbers.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that right now. If they stay healthy,
and if that defense doesn't stop anybody, where you have
hopefully. I don't think our defense got too much better. I think we did get a tiny bit better. I think maybe this year will be an average defense. Hopefully, we're not like a shitty defense. We can just be decent.
So in other words, he's gonna be shooting it out.
Yeah, we're still gonna be in shootouts.
Season. That's good. That's good for the points. That's good for everybody.
Yeah.
All around on that offense.
All right. Well, that will do it for this week. Guys, please enjoy the fights. We have a great weekend of fights coming up. And please don't like us, share, and subscribe. And I believe Steve has something.
No, do like us.
Yeah, not
do
don't.
Like.
Please
you
do.
I said don't?
Yeah.
I said don't. Said
those drinks are kicking
I'm doing the goodbyes for now. All right, guys. Like, do share, do like, do subscribe. Really, I can't stress this out enough. Without you guys getting the word out on this podcast, we're just going to be 5 losers in a room talking to our average views, probably just friends and family, hopefully.
No, I don't have
I you know what, actually we've been averaging like 40 views maybe. I want to say 30ish.
Well, I think all around it comes out to 60 altogether.
Yeah,
around all platforms, which is pretty cool. I'm humble and excited about that.
Yeah,
thank you.
But
guys.
please, tell a friend, share, let everybody know. If you're at work and someone brings up combat sports or football, tell them, hey, my buddies have a podcast, check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have that link handy, guys. Because I don't know about the rest of the panel, but these are some good guys. So I know y'all were there for y'all's friends. Because I know I went to y'all's shows. I went to y'all's art gigs. Went to y'all's DJs events. You know what I mean? I went to see y'all do everything. So now it's time for you guys to come support me and my friends.
Yep.
So can't wait to see you next week, guys. DJ, hit the music.
God bless. See you at the top.